Kicking ass on a Tuesday, 7:37 the time, 23 minutes in front of 8 o'clock. Welcome to the Mornings with Ed show, coming up straight up at 8 o'clock. Jill Whitty in for Real Talk this morning. It might be 8:30. I'm not sure. I'll have to check my text and see what time. But during the 8 o'clock hour, Real Talk coming up. And I made mention of I started the day off with a little piss and vinegar with the Eminem song, and then since then, a couple of piss and vinegar songs. And I don't go on social media almost ever. I have, my God, it's been so long since I've updated my Facebook page. I don't do that. But I was thumbing through it last night. And there's someone that I call the complainer, and the complainer was complaining about whatever. And again, whatever. And I thought, all right. And one of in the thread, the complainer included music blasting. And they're the only business in this corner, in this neck of the woods that blasts music is this one. And I thought, I'm going to take a little personal umbrage to that. So I came in a little pissy, a little vinegary this morning, and you will reap the rewards of it musically throughout the day. And on a separate note, when you're a kid and you're playing sports or playing a game or whatever, and there's a spoiled kid that is not doing well in that sport or activity, and they take their ball and they go home. That's kind of what's happening here. Allow me to elaborate. There's a thing in Star Trek. It started with the original Star Trek, the original series, and then moved on into the motion pictures that Star Trek had released. The Kobayashi Maru. Kobayashi Maru is the no-win scenario. It is intended to see how you handle a scenario where you can't possibly win. It tests the character of the leadership in a no-win scenario. There's no way you can win the Kobayashi Maru. Yet, Captain James T. Kirk, who's a stud in space, and we all know we love him, right? Captain James T. Kirk reprogrammed the computers when it was his turn to take the Kobayashi Maru. He reprogrammed the computers so that he could actually win the Kobayashi Maru. He found a way to reprogram and to win. Now, as much as I love Captain Kirk and William Shatner and the Star Trek, that's cheating. That's cheating. It was inventive. It was a master stroke in strategy, but it was cheating, plain and simple. And now in Texas, what Texas legislators are doing is they're redrawing the maps so that they're not going to do well in the midterms, and everybody knows that this has been let's just say a difficult first 6 months for this administration and those that this administration supports, and that includes the congressmen and women from Texas. They're not going to do well in the midterms. That's already kind of it's out there. The administration and this president are underwater by over 20 points in every poll. The approval rating is right around 36 or 37%, where the disapproval rating is right around 58% across the board. So they're knowing right now, still over a year out from the elections, from the midterms, they're knowing they're not going to do well. So what do? In Texas, they're redrawing the map to garner an additional 5 votes or 5 seats that Republicans would be losing, but because of the redrawn maps, they have a much better chance of maintaining those 5 seats. See, so it's essentially that it's not a bad. I've got to say it's a master stroke politically, yes, but it's cheating. You want the voters to pick the winners, not the candidates to pick the voters. Get it? So that's what's happening in Texas, and then California is looking to answer the Texas call by doing much the same thing. And this is just going to be an all 50 state cluster, So the Kobayashi Maru, and my God, I love to reference Star Trek whenever I can, taking place right now in our country, taking place certainly in Texas, where, again, I don't believe that it's illegal, but man, doesn't it stink. So we'll keep our eye on it, and it makes me want to go home and watch some Star Trek. I can watch either one of them right now.
The Mornings with Ed show will be right back.
Power your adventures with the 2025 Subaru Solterra. It has the rugged versatility of standard symmetrical all-wheel drive and 8.3 inches of ground clearance.